Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot Connection with the Wiki Comic Book Group. We've covered this week's X-Men books as well as Magic the Gathering. Now let's move on to this week's Wildstorm books. I know usually we wouldn't be doing a video devoted just to Wildstorm. There are reasons, namely the number of books this week. But also the fact that there are two Wildstorm books, and usually, at most, there's one. So, anyways, let's get started. Kicking things off, we've got Wildcats, number 8. Where we left off, after apparently killing Void, Grifter found himself basically traveling through the multiverse, not at will. Basically hitting various Earths, including the Earth from DC vs. Vampires, eventually ending up on a post-apocalyptic Earth where apparently Lord Emp and Halo had basically destroyed the planet, and he hooked up with a group of freedom fighters consisting of various some Wildstorm characters as well as some classic DC characters. Among these characters was Cole, this Earth's version of Cole's late brother Max, who informed Cole that that Earth's Cole had died. Meanwhile, the rest of the Wildcats on Earth Zero were trying to figure out just what the hell's going on with Halo. Moving on. So, we open on Earth Zero. Voodoo is leaving the Beef Boys townhouse after speaking with the rest of the Wildcats. They're not sure they can trust her. Most of them aren't sure they can trust her. Maxine is, in fact, jamming her phone. But Zana, however, is of the opinion that they can trust Voodoo. Shortly after Voodoo leaves, however, they have a visitor, John Lynch, who explains that he takes weapons like them and points them where they need to be pointed. And some of the realtors and all the Halo stuff pointed him in their direction. And he figures that they probably have some things to talk about. On the Earth that Cole's on, the team that he is unofficially joined is making their move, with Midnighter explaining the plan. Two teams. One consisting of Damian Wayne, Cole, and Savant, and the rest they'll go after the Void, while the rest go for the rest are basically just a distraction. But they make their way back on Earth 1. Marlowe calls Voodoo. Something bad is going down. She's told not to go to the office. As she passes by a window, Void's skull pops up in the reflection. Max and Cole's team continue to make their way through with Savant, Damian, and Cole going in, while Savant is looking up, just trying to get information. They find out just where the Void is and who's guarding her. Among her protectors are Deathstroke and Captain Cold. I'm actually not sure who the third one is, but a fight breaks out between Grifter and Damien, as well as against the three guards. Grifter shoots Cold's cold gun, causing it to explode. However, there's one last hurdle. Zana, who apparently was working with Max's team until Cole's death. So after Zana kills Damien, Zana and Savant start to fight, though Cole interrupts and they're reunited. However, she's all in on she's been guzzling Emp's Kool-Aid, so. But Savant uses the distraction to knock her out, and Cole goes on to track down Void. Back on Earth Zero, Vu goes to the office to get some files, and however, Halliday, the new investor, comes in and basically explaining that Halo is now under the control of the Court of Owls, and him and Halliday and a couple of Talons have some questions for Voodoo before she leaves them. Max makes his way into the Halo building, and Cole has made his way to the Void. And the issue ends with Cole standing over the Void, holding a pistol to her head. This is definitely an interesting story arc, to say the least. Very much looking forward to seeing how the whole story pans out. I know that apparently this past week it was revealed that Zealot will be one of the featured characters in the upcoming Birds of Prey ongoing, written by Kelly Thompson. So she's safe. Anyway, moving on though to our next book, we've got Waller vs. Wildstorm, number 2. Where we left off, Jackson King, Inspector General of Checkmate, formerly leader of Stormwatch Battalion, had met with Lois Lane and given her a file detailing Amanda Waller's rise. Lois promptly said, "Yeah, no." Basically had her own criticisms of Checkmate, which she voiced to King, and made it clear that she didn't trust him. So, this issue actually provides the lead up to all this. We get Waller speaking with the president-elect of Gamora, Yumiko Gamora, and showing her a piece of hardware that Checkmate has acquired for her, the Cyberary armor, which still has the blood on it from when it was removed from its previous wearer. Waller suggests that perhaps having someone else pilot the armor would be a good idea, but Yumiko wishes to pilot the armor herself. Waller discovers the theft of basically Cray and King shot up a Checkmate facility and took the body of the old Cyberary pilot. When Waller arrives back in the States, Inspector General King takes her to custody. after Waller's been informed that Adeline Kane has been suspended. But basically, King is well, he's got a few accusations to make. All of them are recorded, including and during the entire conversation, Waller states that she basically used Adeline Kane's superpower program as a means of taking it to gain power within Checkmate. Battalion has brought in some contractors to take Waller into custody, but Waller also explains that the world is changing with the Cold War cooling down, slowly coming to an end. But King has a confession for her to sign. Waller notes that it seems to be very much, just focused on her taking the blame. Waller has the Mercs view a video from one of their badges of King and Michael Cray shooting up the black site in Gamora. The Mercs take King into custody while he's being taken to where he's headed, while he's being taken to another black site. Stormwatch saves him. Apparently, Synergy, Christine Trelane, has taken all the information necessary, and suggests that, he suggested to get in touch with Lois Lane and give her the files so they can bring down Waller. And he's got his costume back. That is where the issue ends. So this was the first issue. This is probably the closest we'll ever see to how I would like to see the Wildstorm characters and concepts integrated into the DC universe. So far, it's very interesting story. Honestly, I do love a good political thriller, and that's definitely something that this is shaping up to be. Definitely a solid book. Anyway, that is going to do it for now. Huge shout out to Patreon patron Xander Lee. Thank you for your support. It's much appreciated. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, and PayPal can be found in the description box down below. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off, saying, live long and rock hard.